The Warriors kept their momentum rolling during this homestand, shooting the lights out and getting a massive spark off the bench. Specifically, a season-high 24 points from Mr. Do-Something himself, D'Anthony Melton. The best part about Melton's return? He hasn't lost a step. He's still beating defenders with those straight-line drives to the rim. I want to break down his complete game and show how he's consistently blowing past guys to create easy buckets. So let's dive in. I've put together a few videos on Melton over this last month of consistent play, and honestly, I can't get enough of watching him work. He's bounced back beautifully from his rehab, and the biggest takeaway has been his ability to penetrate off the dribble and get past his man in a straight line. Check out this empty side pick and roll involving Melton and his teammate, two of the most critical rotation pieces coming off the bench. The Hornets are late on the switch with Grant Williams, while LaMelo is dangerously camping in the driving lane, helping off one pass away from the shooter, but he healed. When Williams recovers, Melton is forced to reset, but watch him cut to the weak side, dragging LaMelo out of the play. Even though he's working his way back from injury, Melton is showing incredible consistency, beating his man off the dribble with a seriously explosive first step. That's something the Warriors desperately need outside of Steph and the main stars. He hits the defender with the hesitation, goes in and out, and blows right by Williams using his offhand. Notice how Melton keeps a low center of gravity, almost slithering through the lane on these drives. He finishes strong at the rim before the contest can even arrive. I'd argue Melton is playing like the third best player on this roster right now. Offensively, he's a legitimate 3-level scorer. Watch the ball rotate to the left wing. Simple off-ball screen set by the big man. Charlotte's rookie forward Salon is 6'10", so he naturally drops into the paint, but he falls asleep here for a split second. As Melton lifts to the perimeter, Salon tries to recover by shooting the gap. Melton stops on a dime to counter, creating the easiest look you could possibly ask for. He's really started shooting the rock like his old self over the last 10 games or so. Here, he knocks down a wide open look. His footwork is impeccable, specifically how he hops into his shot. The Warriors are running split action in the corner, with the big man posting up on the block. With Charlotte switching off-ball screens, this action usually works well against that defense. Moody sets the pick, and Bridges gambles, trying to poke the ball away from the post for some reason. Because of that gamble, there's no switch. Melton curls off the pick unguarded, forcing Williams to scramble and close out. He hops into the catch for maximum rhythm and drills another open jumper. In these small ball lineups where Kerr plays him at the 2 or 3, he has to use his IQ to play off Steph's gravity. Charlotte is denying Curry the entire game, basically forcing the Warriors to play 4-on-4. Bridges is top-locking Steph so hard he runs right into the screener. No foul call, ball gets loose, but it somehow finds Steph anyway. Sexton and Bridges both scramble for it, ending up doubling Curry. Even though Melton is the off-ball guard here, you can't just stand around watching. You have to be useful, either spot up or cut into open space. There's a momentary 2-on-1 advantage on the strong side here with Podziemski spotting up. Melton cuts hard to the rim, slipping past Josh Green. You know Steph is going to make the right basketball play every time. No help rotation from the weak side, and Mr. Do-Something gets another uncontested layup. Again, the most impressive part of this comeback is that Melton hasn't lost any burst. GP2 has the ball with an open 3, a shot every defense wants him to take. As Melton lifts on the wing, he attacks immediately off the catch, because the defender gave him just a little too much cushion to shoot. He blows past the defender in a straight line with his offhand. Just as Bridges rotates to block it, watch Melton unleash a right-handed scoop layup, getting it off before the defense can even react. Someone in the comments mentioned he's giving off low-key Kyrie Irving vibes. Honestly, I can kind of see the resemblance. Timeout, Hornets. You can't tell me this handle doesn't look a little like a Kyrie copycat. Melton brings the ball up and initiates the offense with 24 seconds on the clock. Buddy comes up to set a go screen and the Hornets switch. Melton sizes up the bigger defender Miles Bridges, hits him with a heavy crossover, and drops his hips to slither past 2 defenders. Moves like that, playing with such a low center of gravity, might be why he's dealt with leg injuries in the past. But outside of the Warriors stars, we haven't had a consistent dribble penetrator like this. He gets into the teeth of the defense with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. No help comes because everyone is stunned, and he lays it in. He makes the right play almost every time, which is crucial for a connector in this system. Melton and Buddy Hield run a pick and roll, and Charlotte switches, leaving LaMelo Ball, not exactly a lockdown defender, on him. Melton hits him with a tween, a hezzy, then drives left. Sexton decides the stunt from one pass away, forcing Melton to pick up his dribble early. If you're Podziemski one pass away, you can't stand still. He makes a smart read to drift lower on the wing, making himself available for the kick out and forcing a longer closeout from Sexton. Shout out to Podziemski, by the way. He's been absolutely hooping off the bench lately. He steps right into the 3-ball. At this point, it doesn't even look like Melton was ever injured. He's isolated against Sexton, a solid defender with similar size and maybe even better speed. As the big comes to set the screen, Melton rejects it the second Sexton steps up. Head down, low center of gravity, he's got Sexton on his hip for another straight line drive. Look at Sexton recover. He slides his feet well and actually beats Melton to the spot. But Melton counters with a spin, using his strength and shoulders to create space. With the rest of the Hornets staying home on shooters, there's no rim protection. Melton muscles his way to a traditional and one, making a good defender look silly. Golden State's offense has been clicking. Everyone's shooting lights out on this homestand. With the game practically wrapped up, Melton sizes up Josh Green. The help defender sits in the gap. He doesn't force it. He brings the ball out for a dribble handoff with his teammate on the perimeter. This acts as a screen and Charlotte botches the communication. Green doesn't switch. So the defender tries to go under the pick and they unintentionally double the rookie. His teammate steps back with a shot fake, confusing the defense even more. Easy counter for Melton. He pops out, hops into another catch and shoot 3, and boom, a season high 24 points. There you have it. D'Anthony Melton has been absolute gold during this homestand, arguably playing like the third best guy on the team. He's playing with supreme confidence. Those straight line drives are putting real pressure on defenses, getting downhill without over dribbling, and creating easy offense. The biggest thing post-injury? There's absolutely zero hesitation. That explosive first step is officially back. He looks totally composed, shedding defenders, consistently punishing the opposition just off the catch or with basic cuts. Aside from Steph and Jimmy, finding consistent rim pressure has been a serious challenge. When you stack that on top of his jumper finding a rhythm and his instinct to always make the smart read, Melton has quietly evolved into a rock-solid pillar of this rotation. The Warriors are continuing to tick off these absolute must-win games on their home court as they fight for playoff positioning, so let us keep the momentum rolling. If you are enjoying the breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe to get plenty more.